Hey folks, this is Colin Richards, president and founder of Lord & Richards, and I am once again excited to be with you here on another episode of the Lord & Richards Show. And today we are actually continuing a discussion we started in a previous segment regarding the differences between Lord & Richards and other advisors you might run into, other financial professionals. And we discussed making sure that you work with a company that represents your values, represents your faith. And we discussed making sure you work with a company that prioritizes planning, a comprehensive financial plan, which we provide at no extra cost to you, over products, over investment selection. Those are all important, but it's important that be done within the context of a plan. And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about three more differentiators between Lord & Richards and other financial advisors, agents, and brokers. Because you see, not all advisors are created equal. Some are merely life insurance agents, which is great. We need brokers for things like our homes and health insurance, life insurance. But it's critical that you realize when you work with a broker, you are the one doing the planning, that they are merely providing the product and solution. And so when we work with a broker who sells investments, or when we work with an agent who sells financial products like life insurance and annuities, those may be needed. But so often what I find is if you're a hammer, if that's the product you sell, everybody looks like a nail. So we want to prioritize planning over products. And now thirdly, in this segment, we're going to talk about risk management versus risk abdication. You say, what does that mean? Well, one of the core needs of every comprehensive plan, if you're going to get retired, stay retired, and have the personal confidence that you are financially independent, and that's what it's all about, knowing that you'll never have to go back to work unless you want to, then one of the 5 key areas is that you need to manage risk, and you need to do it differently than the way most people are telling you. So what happens is most advisors are going to tell you you need to diversify. Diversification is great. It's cool. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I do like Warren Buffett's take on that. He says, well, rather, maybe you put your eggs in one basket and you just watch that basket very closely, right? Okay. But there's nothing wrong with diversification. But diversification is not the same as risk management. You can't manage away market risk with diversification. Dollar cost averaging, holding on when the markets are going down. We call that buy and hold. For me, it generates the feeling of holding on to a dentist chair as they drill down into your teeth. None of that is going to save you when markets, whether stocks or bonds, which are traditional safe havens, whether they're going up or down. Last year, we saw both major categories go down. So how did our clients manage to stay in bounds? Well, part of our discussion with you is we get down to the dollar of the amount that you would be uncomfortable losing in your portfolio. Doesn't that make a little difference? That's quite a bit different than being asked, hey, are you conservative? Are you moderate? Are you moderately conservative, moderately aggressive? Those are just really fuzzy statements. We actually put your portfolio up there and put losses in front of you until we get a number that we think in a market downturn is not going to push you into anxiety, concern, worry, and fear. Because that's not financial independence, right? Financial independence is a sense of freedom, of having it covered. So risk management, and we actually use institutional risk managers, which most are not doing, almost never see that, where we're using the same high dollar risk managers who are doing this for foundations, endowments, pension funds, some of the largest wealth pools in the world. We're getting access to ordinary Americans to things that will help curb the risk in your portfolio, like hedging. These are fantastic tools that are usually out of reach for mere mortals like us, but we're able to get you access. And so that's what risk management is all about. And I rarely see that in the work of others. I'm sorry to say, I wish everybody did it the way we do it at Lord & Richards. How about a team approach versus a solo advisor approach? I have no problem with an advisor who kind of wants to do it all. They're generalists. But I find that when we get into retirement, we really need specialties. And at our Lord & Richards meetings, you're going to discover that you're going to end up working with no less than 3 investment advisors, 3 fiduciaries. 3 people who have your best interests at heart, who are all involved in the preparation, the building, and the ongoing updates of your plan. That is really a major difference. To be on an advisory team, not just working with a solo advisor who's trying to juggle it all. And we found that people have areas of specialty. They have areas of focus, and it really helps to surround you with a team of specialists. If you needed brain surgery, I would hate to think you would ever need that, but would you go to a generalist or would you go to a specialist, right? If you needed your heart opened up and something done, would you go to a generalist or a specialist? Well, we have a team of specialists that surrounds you, everything from your estate plan to your tax plan to the risk management plan and so on. And then in addition to those advisors, we also have other members of our team who will assist you with all the practical realities of having a portfolio and keeping your plan updated and relevant as life changes. Because doesn't life change? You don't want somebody to just print something out that you live with for the next 10 years. It needs to be constantly and continually updated. That's what we do for you at Lord & Richards that you're not getting elsewhere. And then here's something kind of special. I put it last, but it's certainly not least. A community of like-minded friends. A community of like-minded friends. One of the things that we prioritize at Lord & Richards, in addition to the meetings that we have with you on a one-on-one basis with our team, is we're going to sponsor events all through the year. For our clients, you could be out to events up to 7 different times, more than every other month. And in those events, not only am I doing teaching, but we are bringing together our clients so that you can develop a social network of like-minded friends who look at life through the similar lens that you do, who share your values. We call these events Wealth and Wisdom. And I'm really excited that we're able to do this for our clients. So we'll get together at a beautiful venue. We've been at the aquarium. We've gone to Rockies games. We've been at museums. We'll have a delicious meal. We'll enjoy some form of entertainment. One of our recent events, we actually had an aerialist show, people up high in the air and people doing flame throwing, all this kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun, but really it's my excuse to bootleg in some real relevant teaching right up to the moment, so that every other month you're able to get clear from the horse's mouth updates right from me, the founder of Lord & Richards, about what's going on in the world, how it's affecting you, how we're going to take care of you, and every other concern that you have. And many of our clients will go ahead and schedule appointments right there at those events because of the concerns or the needs that are raised during those times. It's really unique. You're not going to find that almost anywhere else. But our clients love this. Our clients develop lifelong relationships, and we do it all in a fun and exciting format. Well, these are some of the many differentiators. We put faith over fear. We put planning over products. We do risk management for you, not risk abdication. We have a team approach versus a solo approach. And we put you into a community of like-minded friends who share your values and your outlook. Lord & Richards is different for so many reasons. I would love to tell you more. I'd love to sit down with you and chat with you. I'd love for my team and I to be able to take wonderful care of you. It's completely complimentary, and it simply starts with a simple phone call so that we can meet and get to know each other better.